So I started in April and describe my starting as sort of hitting the ground running, really, because it became apparent that the sheer busyness and treatments that occur in ED, it's not the right environment for anybody to die, really. So it was really important that the role acknowledged that there had to be alternatives, because we only get one chance to get end-of-life care right. So the purpose of the role for me is, like I've said, making sure patients die peacefully, making sure they die comfortably, but fundamentally making sure they die where they want to die, their preferred place of care, their preferred place of death. And that's taking into consideration the relatives' wishes as well, because often the patients are maybe semi-conscious and they can't always tell me or express where that would be, but the majority of patients and their relatives don't want to die in an acute hospital setting. A lot of the consultants will say, and we've got our own end-of-life palliative care nurse and she'll come and talk to you. So I'll introduce myself to the family. I ask them about their loved one so I can get a picture of the person behind the hospital number, and I like that, what did you do for a living, or it's obvious that you love your dad very much. What was he like as a dad? And we swap stories and we talk about, what they were like, and just sort of talk them through the process. It's noisy here. I've got alternative places. Do you think, I think it would be much nicer for you to be there, and the families are very open about, the possibility of mum or dad or their loved one going somewhere else to die. I then talk them through what the stages are going to look like. But I ask, first of all, do you want me to talk you through what the end is going to look like as mum, dad, whoever as they're dying? Tell them that I'm going to be able to give them medication to help with that, and reassure them that they're not going to be in any pain, that they're going to be settled if we can get them there. We also do a lot of cuddles, holding hands, talking about nice times to reinforce those positive memories, because it is so vital and crucial at that time that you at least try and attempt to kickstart a grief process in a positive way. It's just having that time, space and quietness, if you like, to take them out of that into somewhere where we can just focus on them and the person they love. And that, to me, it's an utter privilege to be able to do that. What a privilege it is to be able to, do that for relatives. It's a joy to me. In order for us to facilitate that peace and dignity and quiet, we were able to work very closely with Mount Gord Hospital, where we've managed to have end-of-life beds there now. And the staff at Mount Gord have been absolutely phenomenal and have really embraced the challenge of looking after patients at the end of their life, in their last few days. And the location is beautiful. There's big, massive windows, it's bright, it's comfortable, it's very peaceful, it's very quiet, the views are very tranquil, and the staff have just embraced the challenge of looking after that sort of cohort of patients, really. And the feedback that we've had from patients being transferred to Mount Gord and actually dying over there has been really, really positive.
This is a fairly new thing that they're doing, is having a room here, and I can stay with him and they will look after me at the same time, which I can be with him all the time and I can do what I want. I can help look after him, but they're looking after me as well. They're feeding me, making sure I'm okay, and they've been brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Everybody on this ward is fantastic, from the cleaners right through the nurses, everyone. They all come in, make sure you're okay and everything. And I cannot fault this, and I think it's a brilliant idea for people going through what we're going through.
because we are 24/7, we can offer that support to them, and it's not just nursing support or doctor support, it's also emotional support, because we'll be all the time on the ward. So if they need us, if they need more medication to be given, we are here. Of course, for them, if they're being offered to go home and they are not ready for that, they think of what's going to happen at night. Although the team is out there and they can attend, however, they feel more comfortable to be with us because they know we are here. And the team really embraced that, this project. They really embraced it, and they feel that they're giving them those last days, they're giving them the best that they can. And they are there with the family and the patient. It's not just the patient, because the families are there and we have to be with them through all this journey.